everybody, my name's Edson and welcome back to a brand new vlog. It's been a long time since I've actually vlogged on this channel. Probably, I think it's been, I can confidently say it's been over a month, I honestly believe. And I just want to talk about a few things today. The main topic is about collaborating and sort of why you see a sort of lack of collaborations on my channel, even though I'm part of communities like TimeShot and those sorts of groups of people that are very active in collaborating with one another and everything. And I'm just going to I've loaded up the tweets that I tweeted out the other day and just sort of I feel like I explained it quite well in those sort of series of like 3 to 4 tweets, and I don't know if anyone actually saw them, but I'm going to read them off here, and just because I feel like this is probably the easiest way for me to actually say this to you and describe to you what I was talking about, and I'm just going to sort of like elaborate on it after. So I tweeted out saying, complete honesty here, I am one of the worst when it comes to trying to collaborate with people. It's a constant struggle. The collaborating is fine. In fact, I absolutely love it. Organising / asking people is a whole other matter though. It's just so difficult. You see groups / strong friendships form, and I find it hard to ask in fear of not fitting in and messing things up. That's why you see a lot of solo content on the YouTube side of things, even though I am part of some very active collaborating groups. So, yes, that really, I feel like that just sums up what I sort of want to talk about. But I'm going to sort of like brush upon each part of this and sort of just elaborate on it a tiny bit more, and just actually speak about this because this is something that affects my YouTube side of my online content that I produce via YouTube and Twitch. So I feel like I need to talk about this on YouTube, which is part of the reason why I actually made this vlog. So I honestly really struggle with collaborating with people, and like I say, the collaborating is fine. Like once I'm collaborating with someone, once I'm recording with someone, it's fine, and I honestly feel like I don't feel like I feel like I fit in, sort of thing. I've never sort of done a collaboration yet. Hopefully it stays that way, where I've just been like, oh, this is awkward or anything like that. I've always had fun. I always think that the person I'm collaborating with is having fun as well. So yeah, that's fine. But the constant struggle for me is asking people to actually collaborate with me, or sort of saying yes, or sort of pushing myself into those situations where, or pushing myself into those groups that actively record various things. And it's just something that I don't think I'm ever actually going to defeat, get over, beat, change in any way. It's just something that's inside of me. I honestly do always feel like, whether it be a new game mode, a new game, a new sort of someone or a couple of people are new in the group that I've never really recorded with, or possibly only like recorded with once or twice or something like that. Someone that I'm not like completely comfortable with. And it's not comfortable as in like I don't like that person. It's more I'm just not like really close friends with this person. That's when I'm a bit like, do I actually fit in? Does this person actually like me? Does this person, am I like making things awkward? Is this, should I be here? Should I leave? Like it's just those things that go through my head when I'm sort of trying, or in a collaboration, or about to be in a collaboration. It's like I say, like once I actually get into collaborating with someone or like recording with someone, it seems fine. But it's just something that sort of like crops up before, and goes through my mind when I'm trying to like think I should probably sort of like, I want to record this, I should probably try and collaborate with some people on this. These people do that, let's see if I can record with them, or should I don't know. And that's where it sort of happens, and it's just, and I don't really want anyone to like feel bad for me or anything. It's not honestly something that's like a massive big deal. I sort of want to sort of address it as in, this is why you don't see as many collaboration videos as some people may like. This is why you might be surprised at the amount of, or the lack of collaboration videos on my channel. Especially when you look at the fact that I'm part of sort of recording groups and recording circles like TimeShot, which TimeShot within itself is probably one of the most active collaborating groups of people that I've ever seen on YouTube. If you take sort of groups of about 10 to 12 people, those sorts of like size groups, I know TimeShot's a little bit bigger, and obviously through like the people that have left TimeShot, through the people that we've like become really close friends with, from friends of members, like the TimeShot, I would say, collaborative recording group is a lot bigger than like TimeShot itself, the people that class themselves as part of the TimeShot server. Like, I'm part of like this sort of group, and even though like that group is so sort of like active in collaborating with each other across loads of different games, across loads of different like things, that's why you might be a little bit surprised at the lack of the lack of collaborating videos on my channel. And I honestly am. It is something that I try to work on. It is something that I try to push myself through, because like I say, once I get into the collaborating sort of thing, everything works out, and it seems to go well, and I have a load of fun times, and it's just great. And I guess the main point of this was honestly just to tell you guys, and to actually put this out there on my YouTube channel where this actually directly affects that thing, and just tell you guys why. Because I know for a long time now, people always sort of like say, why don't you record this with these people? Why don't you record this with these people? Are you going to join in? I know you stream this, like these record them. Why don't you join them in the recording? I know you do this and that, and why don't you join them? And honestly, I would love to, and I've tried to push myself, especially in recent weeks, into certain situations, and push myself into certain like groups of recordings on various games. Like one of which in recent weeks, like I actually asked to join the server that is open to all like TimeShot members and that sort of stuff, and friends of TimeShot, or most people anyway. The Arc server that Poet runs, and like it's something that I've actually wanted to join for, let's say, like 4 months, and I've never had the balls to ask. And like as soon as I asked, the Poet's like, yeah, you're on, and then just added me to the group and gave me the server details. Like it wasn't a big thing, but like in my mind, I built it up to be a big thing, and the longer I leave it, the longer it takes for me to, or the harder it becomes for me to ask these people those sorts of things. And with that, with other recording groups and everything like that, it's something that I really struggle with. And hopefully, like I say, like with the Arc server that I've just joined, with me trying to push myself in other situations, especially in like I say in recent weeks, I've tried to push myself into certain situations where I would otherwise be just sat there going, oh, I don't know if I should do that, no, that sort of thing. Hopefully you guys will get to see more collaborative content on the channel, and I'm really hoping that that's going to be something that you guys will enjoy. And yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about for that topic. If any of you guys are YouTubers and you're watching this, let me know if you guys experience this in any sort of sense of the word, or the ways that I've been describing this. Is this something that you guys deal with? Is this something that you guys have struggled with in the past? Is this something you guys have like got over and are just completely fine with now? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys now sort of have a little bit of a better understanding of to why I sort of tend to, not through lack of not wanting to, but tend to favour more solo content on the YouTube side of things. And Twitch is a whole different matter. But yeah, I tend to favour solo content more on the YouTube side of things rather than the collaborative content. It's not through me wanting to, it's more through my mind making me. So yeah, that's that, and hopefully that has provided you guys with a bit more intel onto who I am, what this channel is about, and how this channel is run and everything like that. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.